This is example 5 for day 6, area of a trapezoid practice. Given trapezoid ABCD with a height of 16 meters, so let's go ahead and draw that in. Where AB is 13 meters, where the measure of angle D is 68 degrees, the measure of angle C is 36 degrees. Determine the area of ABCD. Okay, so given this, let's say our area of a trapezoid formula to begin with. So area of a trapezoid is 1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times the height. Well, let's think about it. What do we already have? Well, we have one of the bases and we have the height. Now, what could we do with the given information to solve for the other base? Well, to start, let's draw in another height over here because we know the height of this trapezoid is going to be 16. We also know that this length is going to stay consistent, so this is going to be 13 meters as well. Now, all we have to solve for is these two missing sides. So let's call this x, and let's call this one y. We see that we have an angle measure and a side length in right triangles, meaning that we can use trig to solve this. So off to the side, let's say to find x, well, let's draw that triangle for ourselves so we have that to reference. Okay, so if this is my right angle, this is 68, this is x, and this is 16. Since we're referencing from 68, we have the side opposite, and we're trying to find the side adjacent, meaning that we're going to use tangent. So tangent of 68 is equal to the side opposite, which is 16, all over the side adjacent. So now, once we simplify, we have x times tangent of 68 equals 16. We need to get that x by itself, so then we'll divide both sides by tangent of 68. And we get that x equals 6.4644. Awesome, so we can add that in here. We know this distance. Now we need to figure out y. Well, we have a right triangle there, and we have an angle in one of the sides, meaning that we can use trig to solve for y. So let's solve for y right here. We can draw our triangle with this being 36, this is 16, and this is our y. Well, again, we can use tangent here, so we can say tangent of 36 is equal to 16 over y. We multiply both sides by y, and we get y times tangent of 36 is equal to 16, and then we divide both sides by our tangent of 36. And when we type that in our calculator, we get that y equals approximately. Now, I have both missing sides, so I can add that into my equation here. So now let's go ahead and do our math to calculate the area. So our area of this trapezoid is going to be 1/2 of my base of 13 plus my base of, when I calculate and add them all together, I get 41.486 times my height of 16. Finally, when we put that in our calculator, we get that the area of this trapezoid is going to equal 435.888 meters squared.